Dear human, why did you leave me at the shelter? I still remember the sound of your laughter the first time you held me. I was so small, trembling in your hands, and you pressed me close to your chest where I could hear your heartbeat. It was steady, warm, safe. From that very first moment I thought I had found my forever place. You whispered in my ear that you would take care of me, that you would never let me go. And even though I didn't understand your words, I understood your voice. It was filled with something I thought was love. I believed you. I believed in us. The days that followed were the happiest I had ever known. I woke up each morning to the sound of your footsteps and rushed to greet you, tail wagging, heart racing. You laughed and bent down to rub my head. Sometimes you were busy, sometimes you were tired, but even on the busiest days you gave me a glance, a pat, a little sign that I mattered. At night, when the world grew quiet, I curled at your feet and drifted into sleep knowing you were near. I didn't need anything else. You were my world. But then things began to change. I don't know when it started. Maybe when I chewed your shoe because I was lonely, or when I barked too loudly while you were on the phone. Maybe it was when I grew bigger, no longer the tiny puppy you could hold in your arms. I still loved you with the same heart, but I noticed your sighs became heavier, your hands colder, your eyes looking elsewhere. You still fed me, still walked me, but it felt like your love was slipping away. And no matter how much I wagged my tail or pressed my nose against your hand, I couldn't stop it. And then came that day. You called me into the car, and I jumped in, thrilled that we were going somewhere together. My head out the window, ears flapping, I thought maybe we were going to the park, or the beach, or someplace wonderful. I imagined running, chasing, hearing you laugh again. My chest was full of hope. But when the car stopped, I saw buildings I didn't recognize. There was a smell in the air. Fear, sadness, the kind of smell that made my fur stand on edge. I followed you inside, wagging my tail nervously. Because I trusted you. I always trusted you. The people there spoke softly, and they patted my head, but there was something heavy in their eyes. You signed a paper. I didn't understand. I looked up at you, waiting for the smile, the "let's go home" sign. But instead, you placed the leash in their hands and walked away. I barked. I pulled. I cried out to you. My paws scratched against the cold floor as I tried to follow. But the door closed. You didn't look back. Not even once. That was the moment my world broke. The cage they put me in was small, with a thin blanket that smelled of other dogs who had come and gone. I curled up there, trembling, staring at the door, waiting for you to come back. Because you must have made a mistake. You wouldn't leave me here, not you, not the one I loved most. I waited all day, ears perking at every footstep. Every time the door opened, my heart leapt thinking it was you. But it never was. Days turned into weeks. I watched other dogs come and go. Some wagged their tails as new families came for them, faces bright with hope. Some grew weaker, quieter, and one day they simply didn't wake up. I heard whispers, words I didn't understand, but I knew it wasn't good. I tried to stay strong. I pressed my nose against the bars, hoping someone would see me, hoping someone would feel what I felt inside. Some people stopped and smiled, some even touched me, but they always walked away. Maybe I wasn't cute enough anymore. Maybe I wasn't young enough. Maybe I wasn't good enough. But no matter what, every night, as I curled on that thin blanket, I thought of you. I thought of your hands, your voice, your promise. I thought about how happy we were. And I wondered, what did I do wrong? Why wasn't I enough for you? Why did you leave me here in this place of cold walls and lonely nights? There were times I heard laughter in the shelter, children's voices echoing through the halls. My tail would wag, my ears would perk, and I'd stand tall, pressing myself to the front of the cage. I wanted to believe just once more that someone would look at me the way you used to. But always their footsteps faded, their laughter vanished, and I was left behind again. I tried to understand. Maybe you found someone else who loved you more than I could. Maybe you didn't have space for me in your life anymore. But my heart never stopped loving you. Even now, as I grow weaker, as my eyes grow heavy, I still hope that one day you'll walk back through that door, call my name, and take me home. I dream of that moment every night. I dream of running to you, of feeling your arms wrap around me, of hearing you say the words I've been waiting for. I'm sorry, I missed you. Let's go home. But the nights keep passing. The cold keeps seeping deeper into my bones, and the door never opens for me. They say animals don't feel the way humans do. They say we forget, we move on, we don't understand. But they're wrong. I feel every second of this loneliness. I remember every moment with you. And I understand, just not why. Not why you gave up on me. Not why I wasn't enough. So, I write this letter in silence, with the little strength I have left, hoping somehow, somewhere, you will hear me. Dear human, why did you leave me at the shelter? I wasn't perfect, but I was yours. I would have loved you until my very last breath. All I ever wanted was to be by your side, to see your smile, to feel your hand on my head, to be your forever friend. Even now, even as I fade, I don't hate you. I could never hate you. My love is too deep, too endless. I forgive you, even if I never understand. I forgive you because that is what dogs do. We love even when it breaks us. So if you ever think of me, if you ever wonder where I went, know this. I waited for you. I waited until the end. And if there is another life after this one, if there is a place where the sun is warm and the fields are endless, I will be waiting there too, at the gate, tail wagging, heart full, ready to forgive, ready to love you again. Because that is who I am. That is what you meant to me. Forever yours. The dog you left behind.